Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I made this gorgeous cheetah print star cake. Or is it leopard print? I still don't know how to tell the difference. Anyway, here I'm starting out with an 8-inch chocolate sponge and I'm filling it with my chocolate Swiss meringue buttercream, and I swirled some semi-sweet ganache in between each layer. I definitely have elevated my flavors since I started my business. Like back in the day, I would make my chocolate ganache with dairy milk and cream. That's it. That's too sweet. Ever since I switched over to dark chocolate and milk chocolate mixed together, I just feel like the cake tastes better, it's richer, it's more deluxe, and it's more couture cake, so clock it. To cut my star shape, I used my Cricut to make this template, and it was really easy just to cut around the template. I don't know if you guys remember the first star cake I did, but boy did I struggle carving that thing. Oh, I definitely learned from my mistakes. Instead of using a serrated knife, I just used a sharp, straight knife. The template really helped, and obviously work on a chilled cake. When the cake is cold, it's easier to cut. This is what the cake looked like after I cut out all of the slices, and look at those layers, guys. Oh my days. Onto the crumb coat, I used that chocolate buttercream to cover the outside, and because there's 6 sides, it takes 6 times as long, I'm telling you. But I made sure to curve out the edges just to make it easier for me when I'm smoothing it out, rather than trying to get it like a perfect pointy star, do you know what I mean? But this is the hard part. Once you get over this hurdle, the rest of the cake is really simple. Also, if you're not just following me for the cakes, you like my personality, you like my vibe, you should definitely go ahead and follow my personal page. I will tag it in the caption. Listen, we're having a ball over there. That's my private story. So yeah, go give it a follow if you want some vibes. Anyway, back to the cake. Here I'm just covering the top in black buttercream. I made the black buttercream using Sugar Flare, Black Extra and an immersion blender. And I just covered the top because the rest is covered in edible images, as you know. This cake was actually for one of my friends who I went to uni with, Jamelia. If you know her, she is a star girl. So obviously she had to have a star cake, and her birthday theme was leopard print. That is such a sexy theme! I got 3 10-inch by 7-inch edible images from cakeshop.com, and that was just enough to cover this 8-inch star cake, so now you know. I left those to the side to harden a little bit so they were easier to handle, and in the meantime I used midnight black glitter to cover the top, and I sprayed a lot. This glitter is super pigmented, so I do recommend covering the board in a bit of cling film just so you're not spending 20 minutes wiping the board with some paper towel like I did. But anyway, once that was nice and clean, I just wet the sides of my cake with some water so that the fondant had something to stick to. Because I let my fondant rest for a bit, they were really easy to handle, and I just molded it around the cake. I know the black is coming up a little bit blue, but you've got to remember, this is edible ink, not printer ink, so darker colors do come up a little bit different, but in natural light, it was fine. It was pretty black. But anyway, I just trimmed off the excess with a knife with some scissors, and here's how that was looking. Super cute. Now onto the piping. I used my 4B piping tip for the shell borders, and I literally just piped like I normally would, but I did kind of change my angle just to make sure that you could really see the defined points, if that makes sense. Now Miss Jamelia girl is extra, and she wanted gold piping, so I had to make sure the piping was super hard. I used a teeny tiny brush and I painted in all the crevasses until it was shiny gold, which took forever by the way, but it looks amazing. To cover up any gaps, I went in with a reverse shell border. Somebody commented I was waiting for the reverse shell border, because you already know that's one of my favorite piping techniques. I love it. Once I mastered it, I never let go. I finished off the cake with this cake topper that I made using my Cricut Joy Extra, and obviously extra glitter. You can't have enough glitter. And here is how the cake turned out. This cake is the epitome of Jamelia. It's bold, it's gorgeous, it's juicy, and it's chocolatey. She did send me some videos of the cake at the restaurant. Oh, guys, it looks so good. It matched the theme perfectly. Look at her go. Go Jamelia. Go Jamelia. As always, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, cuties.